So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu?
Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is Niles, and thank you, as always, my friends, for tuning in. Today, we're going to be showing off a 100% AGL Ultimate Gohan. I've actually been sitting on this card for quite some time, and it's been a while since I've actually decided to do another max potential unit on my own. So that being said, guys, let's go over what this card does before we get into battle. Now, the leader skill's really not too much use for it, but the passive skill, we'll get to that very shortly. Now, agility, attack 70% up. Like I said, nothing to boast about. Super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and a rare chance to stun the enemy. I believe it's about a 10% chance what it equates to. Passive skill, attack 80% up when ki is 6 or more. So pretty much 100% of the time, as long as you do run a +3 ki lead, well, this guy will definitely be able to get that 80% up, which is pretty much guaranteed. Link set skill, somewhat lacking. Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan lineage, Infighter, shocking speed, and power bestowed by God, as well as super fierce battle. So really lacking in the overall attack department, despite the fact he does have super fierce battle. Not to mention he does have power bestowed by God. He also has Infighter, which is attack 10% up and defense 10% down for the enemy. Really not a lot of cards have that, but he does have shocking speed, so he'll somewhat be cohesive going on the deck that I am going to bring him on. Now, his attack 12 key multiplier is only 130%, so it's a little bit of a downfall, but he is Rainbow Star, so I figure he might be hitting somewhat hard. Now, I'm going to be running him on the Majin Buu Saga category. I could have ran him on Mono Agility, where he's probably better off with his link set, because you can run a plethora of cards with that do share the shocking speed that are on Agility. But for today's video in particular, well, I'm going to be substituting out the STR Gohan if you are not fortunate enough to pull him and you are thinking about investing some orbs, maybe to the physical type, the agility type. I'll be definitely doing 100% Rainbow Stars for them. But this video, well, we're going to be running the support SS2 Gohan, as well as the Tech Vegito. Not to mention, we're going to run the Base Gotenks, which also has shocking speed, and the Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 also has shocking speed. So that being said, guys, well, let's get to battle. Let's see what we can do against this. Now, the question is, like, I gotta really decide, do I want to keep Super Fierce Battle or do I want to keep floating on the support cards? And what I think I'm actually going to do is, let's go ahead and float around the support cards for the meantime. The problem with this Super Vegito is, well, he does not have shocking speed. He only's got Prepare for Battle and Fuse Fighter. So it's going to be somewhat of a hinder, right, going forward, but we'll see what we can do. Keep in mind, not the most cohesive deck, probably would have been more suitable on Mono Agility. But I figure with the 10% up on each leader skill, right, because 130% attack up as opposed to 120, that's 20% higher overall, not to mention we do have the support cards. I figure we might as well be able to do some pretty good damage. Keep in mind, 1.2 million on Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We're going against the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We'll cut this short around Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. I'm going to keep this up to date with the 50 stamina bosses that are now recent. So here's what we'll do. We'll put Tech Vegito actually in the first. I want to be able to get that 25% buff that we're going to be able to get when you do launch off a super attack. Keep it in mind, not only are we getting the 30% attack and defense up, well, we're going to get a pretty good attack boost, to say the least, when we do launch off the super attack. Now, if you want to see me do other maxed out units on this channel before Dragon Ball Z Fighters comes out, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, my friends. I'm probably going to be doing the STR Super Saiyan 2 Kid, or teen, preteen, whatever you want to call him, Gohan, Kamehameha, father-son. I'll probably do in a max potential showcase. I could use some extra units from a mixed Saiyan category. It'd be kind of fun to do that. Can we at least, no, we're going to get super attack, not the most idealistic, but we should be able to do a little bit of defending right here. Then we got the Great Saiyaman also maxed out, so we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison between the two. It's a really good card, tanking pretty well, if I must say. So let's put him in the first. Let's go ahead and do this. Power bestowed by God, no problem. And then that Gotenks is a pretty, also really another good unit. If you put him in the first turn rotation, not only is he giving himself 77% up, but you get an additional 33% up, equating to 100%, which is really not bad. But for today's video, I'm just going to be taking him off, hitting roughly around 800,000. Key multiplier looking around 800,000 too. But I'm going to try to at least get 1,000 or 1 million multiplier If I can get Tech Vegito, and maybe I can get the Super Saiyan 2 Goku on the main turn rotation, that'd be pretty ideal. So here's what we'll do. We'll do this. Try to go for the counters. I'm going to try to save the orbs as well, because, well, things could get somewhat tricky. I think I should have enough agility orbs for the next round. Yeah, there we go. Now, like I said, you know, we're going to get super attack again, but good thing we do have dual support units. I'm actually curious to see what the tanking ability would be. 84,000, not bad. Now, like I said, ooh, there's a really nice crit counter, too. Multiplier looking pretty high for Super Vegeta. Wow. Awesome support units. Now, could have ran the Buu. Right, keep in mind the physical Buu would have probably been another good option. He does have attack and defense 50% up to all allies as long as HP is 80% above. But I felt like, you know what, his links, he doesn't have any link sets. So I definitely wanted to make sure that this Gohan does have those super attacks to pretty much go off. But like I said, you know, he doesn't have too many attack links besides Super Fierce Battle. Not to mention, he really doesn't have any other good links for key links besides the Saiyan lineage and shocking speed. But overall, he's not doing that bad, if I must say. So I'm going to avoid the super attack right now with my friend's Vegito. Be able to at least get the counters. I don't think he has any crit counters available. So we'll be able to get this. Power Bestowed by God now is enabled. And I should be able to get a super attack off right here with Great Saiyaman. So we'll do a side-by-side comparison despite the fact that, well, we're going to have some type disadvantage with Great Saiyaman. But I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. So let's see what we can do. Now, one has 80% up for the Ultimate Gohan, and the other one has 90% up, but is lacking Super Fierce Battle. So let's see if we can land another crit. No, 620,000, not bad. Doing a really good job of tanking. And you can see the multiplier somewhat relevant, comparatively speaking, to the Ultimate Gohan. All right, so let's take Tech Vegito off. I feel like, should I take Tech Vegito off? No, let's actually bring him on. Let's keep him on for now. We'll get rid of this. And then I'll try to align that Dokkan attack on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Probably, I think I should be able to get the super attack off with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But if you want to see any maxed out potential units on this channel, like I said, guys, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. We're cruising on right through. Not too bad whatsoever. Now, keep in mind, you could run the STR, but if you are STR-less for the Gohan, we don't have the physical type. Maybe you just don't even have the technique type, which is available in the World Tournament. Well, you very well could run this guy. I'd say he's a pretty good unit overall. I think the chance to stun is also about 10%, so it's there, right? It's there. It does come in handy sometimes, but it's nothing I would really rely on. All right, so let's go ahead and do this again. I need 4 key. So no super attack. You can see right here that Super Vegeta is just lacking that jeez, man, that shocking speed link, which is not the greatest, which the agility version does share, which is such a shame that you can't run dual units on the same team, which I guess it'd be some overpowered, right? But at the same time, it'd be kind of nice to have that mechanic where you could run dual units, maybe like dual Gohans. Multiplier just shy of 1 million. I mean, I think if we get Tech Vegito landing at 1.2 million non-critical too, I think that multiplier would just be over 1 million, and we'd see some pretty good numbers, but at least we should be able to line the Dokkan attack, but it's going to be on neutral type damage, so keep it in mind. So, let's take that Tech Vegito off right now. Let's have this Gohan do some work. And let's go ahead and do this. Try to postpone that Dokkan attack as much as possible. We'll get this for about 80%. I think we got, what, the Super Saiyan 3 variant next, but we do have type advantage. So if we could land a crit at some point with one of these cards, 1 health bar down. We got a dual super attack. Man, I love Great Saiyaman. Awesome unit. Two-shotting right through Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now hopping on to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? Yeah, there we go. The GT form. That is non-canon, by the way. Keep in mind, non-canon, guys. Gotta remind people of that sometimes. We need 3 key again, so we'll do this. I was just shy. Read that a little bit too short. 1, 2, 3. And I think this Gotenks might be able to do the job. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through here. Maybe if I land a critical with Ultimate Gohan, and maybe if I land a critical with the base form Gotenks at the end, I could very well see this being a 1-turn. Let's go ahead and find out. If not, I'll put my Vegito in the first, go for the counters, and try to avoid the Dokkan attack. But we landed a 1.1 million critical. Now we could just rely on Gotenks. He is Super Attack 10, bottom right-hand side unlocked. falling just short. Alright, so let's avoid the Dokkan attack for now. Let's do this. I'm going to try to avoid this as much as possible. But I think he's actually stunned. Oh yeah, he's stunned, boy. Just did not notice that. We're about 90% in the Dokkan meter right now, 99. Can we land an additional attack? No. Just short. But both of these cards are Super Attack 10, so we shouldn't have any problems. And the multiplier at Great Saiyaman's over 1 million too. 300,000, not bad whatsoever. Okay, so let's align this Dokkan attack. I think I have Tech Vegito now on, right? If I'm not mistaken. So we definitely have Power Bestowed by God. So what we'll do is, let's go ahead and do 74, 75, okay, here we go. Should be able to get a super attack off right here. There we go. And the question is though, should I pop a health item? I kind of want to play it risky, right? 216,000 worth of health? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. Forget it. So in the comment section below, my friends, predict the damage output of the Ultimate Gohan. Like I said, not the greatest, hardest hitting unit, but for a pretty good unit that's pretty much guaranteed to get a 80% attack passive off all the time with this +6 key. Usually keep in mind you get that 6 key from the leader skill. I'm going to say with the support unit on the field, Power Bestowed by God, Super Fierce Battle. I'm going to say probably around 1 million. Optimistically, maybe around 1.5 million with a crit. Let's find out. 1.7 million, not bad whatsoever. Keep in mind, we can't stun Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but this is on a new boss, right? A relative new boss, not compared to the demigod, so probably would have landed around 1 million extra. I'd say around maybe like 2 million, but not bad whatsoever, guys. Hopefully you found this video somewhat informative and this gave you a better idea if it's worth your time to max out the Ultimate Gohan agility. Keep in mind, not the hardest hitting unit, but for a pretty good unit, right, that does hit relatively hard with an awesome passive that is pretty much guaranteed to go off all the time. I'd say he's definitely worth your time. Maybe if you do have those agility orbs lying around from the LR Androids event, you've completed that, I'd say maybe it's worth your time. But until next time, guys, stick around for the later content. I am definitely going to be streaming Dragon Ball Z Fighters later on this weekend, as well as I'm going to be doing an STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan showcase. Oof, Father-Son Kamehameha a little bit later on. But until next time, guys, you stay safe. Peace out.